Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Dunn is out there with Collins Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center. And for the Nuggets, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter at the 3. Hey, Clark, how difficult is it to maintain your energy when we're this deep into the regular season?
You know, it's not easy. I think it's really tough and challenging. This is where it becomes much more mental than physical. The mindset has to be right in order to work through those dog days of the season.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Caldwell Pope against Sexton. Passes it to Kessler. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And Jokic with the rebound. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Boston Celtics. The dish to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Markkanen. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Back to Dunn. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose that blocks. I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Pass to Kessler. Markkanen from outside. And the 3 ball is good.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
There's the pick. Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. Porter against Markkanen. The tray. Porter, no luck. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's the pass to Markkanen. Collins looking around. Back to Markkanen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Dunn. Murray the pass to Porter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Sexton. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Dunn passes to Kessler. And here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Caldwell Pope. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Free throw good, Sexton. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Done against Murray. Jokic with his screen on dime. Poked away, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Denver making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And here is Murray after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Murray against Dunn. And again, Denver no good. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. To the paint. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray the pass to Porter. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Watson. Lob pass to Gordon. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And checking out the numbers. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Brown, the pass to Jackson. Takes it from 10, and the jumper is good.
Can't give Jackson any airspace from there because he's going to make you pay.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. They set the pick, and George kicks to Clarkson. Over to the left wing. Samanic drops in the tray.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Murray outside. The shot missing. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Markkanen in at the 4. Now, here's Clarkson. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And Brown pulls it down. Clarkson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely. You'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoop.
Here's Jokic after the basket by Utah. Jokic a screen. Brown the pass to Jokic. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Horton-Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jackson passes to Jokic. Denver passing it around. 4 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Jackson kicks to Jokic. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Horton-Tucker. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Reggie Jackson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Dunn comes in for Horton-Tucker. George against Jackson. Here's Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clarkson for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Markkanen kicks to George. Here's Dunn. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jackson. Here's the screen. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Dunn looking over the floor. The shot by George, wide open. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brown. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And it's now only a 1-point Utah lead.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Christian Brown. And Murray's subbed in for Jackson. Utah also making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen. Horton Tucker comes in for George. And it's Sexton in for Jordan Clarkson. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Kessler with it. Still without a basket. Outside, Sexton. Collins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
That gives them the lead. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
The pass to Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. Done outside. Collins kicks to Sexton. Dunn sets a screen for Sexton. And just miss after miss right now.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Porter. It's up a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Dunn against Porter. Dunn passes to Collins. And the shot goes in. Collins has got 5 now.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Here's Murray up on top. He had 19 points in the win against Boston.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Denver on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and they get out and run and get out and attack.
And you kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us?
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great, the way you take on obstacles in your path.
To be formidable, to ultimately win a chip, you have to be good away from home.
Okay, let's talk about the first half now. And we have to mention Jamal Murray making a huge impact.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
Oh, come on, Kenny. I've seen you scarfing down those vegan snacks. What is a vegan snack anyway?
There's no such thing as scarfing down and vegan in the same sentence.
And there's always plenty available. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Murray. Sharing the wing spots. It's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Mark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Collins, good.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass, evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. Porter kicks to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Murray. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Collins a screen on Murray. Dunn passes to Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Assisted.
Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. Jokic inside. He's covered by Kessler. Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Porter with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Over Markkanen. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Back to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Collins. Dunn outside. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Teardrop shot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Pass to Markkanen. Dunn with the screen on Porter. Here's Markkanen. From down in the low post, it goes. Markkanen's got 9.
And Markkanen is used to having the defense all over him. I mean, he's a marked man, especially this close. Somehow, though, he finds a way.
Now here's Murray. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Now here's Dunn following the miss by Jamal Murray. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Jazz.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switcher also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in. Murray right side. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Dunn. Still yet to score. Shot's good by Clarkson.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Jackson against Sexton. Jackson passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Jokic inside. He's covered by Kessler. No good. And here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hey guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Yurtseven's checked in for Walker Kessler. Horton Tucker comes in for John Collins. And George is subbed in for Dunn.
Denver foul. Watson.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Colin Sexton.
First team foul. Jazz substitution. Number 23. Lauri Markkanen.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. There's a screen. Clarkson finds Yurtseven. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Jackson against George. Jackson passes to Najee. Outside for Jackson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock to stop the drought. A rebound by the Jazz.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's get a glimpse of the coaching going on inside the huddle.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's George. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5 down low. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Jokic. Jackson against George. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. "11 feet away, and it's Denver with the rebound."
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, he's underrated in his mobility. Jokic can be a handful on the drive.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Good on both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jazz leading by 4. George looking over the floor. Left side, Clarkson to the inside. Markkanen passes to Horton Tucker. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The defense just can't keep up with Jackson. His quickness is what ensures the success of that fast break.
Down low, here's Clarkson. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Jazz. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jackson. It's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Horton Tucker with it. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
11 feet away. Jackson missing again. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. George passes to Yurtsevin. Clarkson outside. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And the Jazz call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Get loud, fans! On the court is your next ball!
Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Omer Yurtsevin. Collins comes in for Horton Tucker. Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Chris Dunn subbed in for George. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Down against Murray. Outside, Sexton. Porter against Markkanen. From deep, Collins. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The pass to Jokic. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Lobbed up there for Collins. Sexton dishes to Collins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Here's Kessler. He kicks it to Dunn. Passes it to Markkanen. Pass to Collins. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray against Dunn. Murray with the bounce pass. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Over Kessler. Jokic, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the jam. They lead by 7. Pass to Markkanen. Dunn with a screen on Gordon. Markkanen down low. He's against Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Gordon against Dunn. And the pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Jokic. Kicks to Dunn. He feeds it to Markkanen. That one falls. Markkanen's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Sexton against Caldwell Pope. Now Sexton. And so it's Utah with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lauri Markkanen.